A movie about Sully. Okay, I guess. Hey everybody, welcome to Wright at the Movies. Today I'm talking about Sully, directed by Clint Eastwood. He's back directing another movie about an American hero. Luckily, this time it's a little bit less controversial of an American hero. If you're a longtime viewer of the show, you'll know that I sorta hated American Sniper. I hated how one-sided it all was. I hated how forced it all felt, and I hated how much money it made. But what do you expect? Clint Eastwood has never really been known for his non-biased opinions.
But you thought the war in Afghanistan was okay. You thought that was something that was worth doing.
So this time I was just kind of shrugging it off and was expecting at the very least a fine movie. And Sully is a fine movie. I very lightly remember when this happened in real life. I didn't watch a lot of news on it and I didn't really keep up with it, but I sort of remember this. I was intrigued to see what a whole movie could do with a story this simple. And having a really great cast with Tom Hanks in it, I was ready to see this.
This was dual engine loss at 2,800 feet, followed by an immediate water landing with 155 souls on board.
For those who don't know, Captain Chesley Sullenberger was a pilot, and he landed this commercial aircraft on the Hudson River and saved 155 lives. And then it became this huge social media and news thing, and everyone was talking about it and making a huge deal about it. It was everywhere. It was everywhere. And this is a movie about that and what happened after that. Was he doing his job? Was he drinking? Was he having problems at home? Blah, 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 etc., etc. And then a movie happens.
People call you a hero.
I don't feel like a hero.
Show us your cake, Super Sully! There's been too much talk in the press already.
I'm overwhelmed by all this attention.
After anybody crashes a plane like that, it would become a huge insurance liability. So there's courtrooms, there's meetings, there's discussions, there's constant going over the tapes and figuring out exactly what happened and how it happened so they can fix it for next time and they can tell who's responsible for the actual crash. It's a goose. A goose was responsible for the whole crash. Is a goose gonna pay for a new plane? Because that would be pretty cool, actually.
Our job is to investigate how a plane ended up in the Hudson River.
On the Hudson.
It's not a crash, it was a forced water landing.
Simulations showed that you could make it back to the airport.
Not possible. I felt it go.
And in order to show how chaotic this time in Sully's life was, the whole movie is done in flashbacks and flash forwards, going all over the place in time and in his memory and in his nightmares. The message kind of gets lost when we're not able to fully commit to a certain scene or fully commit to a certain time period because the movie won't let us. We're constantly getting pushed around and pushed back, and everything is so chaotic, it's hard to tell what we're looking at and at what time we're looking at it in. Part of me watching it liked embracing the craziness of this time period in his life, and another part of me really would have appreciated knowing what was happening. Showing the events chronologically, I think would have been better for the overall movie, but I can see what they were trying. It just doesn't really work.
Sully.
Sully, we're too low.
Sully.
Sully!
Sully. Sully, where are you?
With that aside, we have great performances, like Aaron Eckhart as the co-pilot, and during the course of these events, they kind of become best friends. And of course, Tom Hanks. Do I need to say anything else? It's freaking Tom Hanks. He pulls in another amazing performance, and that's no surprise, right? I mean, the guy could earn an Oscar in his sleep if he wanted to.
Got an A320 diving for the river.
You did everything you could. It was more than enough.
When was your last drink, Captain Sullenberger? Have you had any troubles at home?
There's really tense courtroom scenes, and of course the plane crash scene is like the whole reason to watch this movie. It's incredible. It might be one of the best directed sequences in a movie I've seen all year. Eastwood focuses on all the characters in the plane and all of the little details before it crashes so that it means that much more to you after it crashes. It's not so much that the plane crashed, but it's the fact that there was people inside, 155 people, and Captain Sully saved them all. That's what this movie's about, and that's what that scene is about, and it's really important and it's beautifully shot.
This is the captain. Brace for impact.
What?
So while there's some scenes that are beautifully directed in this movie, it's essentially about one man and how the whole world decided to start calling him a hero. And yet there's other scenes that are directed so sloppily, I feel like they weren't thought out at all. It's like a mixed bag. There's some scenes that feel like masterpiece, Oscar-worthy scenes, and then there's other scenes that feel just kind of there. Like Laura Linney's character, she plays Sully's wife. She's in maybe 10 minutes of the movie, tops. And every scene she's in, she's just standing in a kitchen on the phone. That's kind of it. Now don't get me wrong, Laura Linney does great for what she has, but every scene is just on the phone, looking scared. That's it. I don't think her and Tom Hanks even have a scene together in the whole movie.
I want you to know I did the best I could.
Of course you did. You saved everyone.
So while there's some great performances and some jaw-dropping scenes, the movie as a whole comes off just kind of okay. This is a solid Sunday movie. This is a dad movie. This is a movie you can put on in the background and be fine. This is a good movie, it's just not a great movie. It's nicely acted and directed, but there's also some weird editing choices and some characters that are totally pointless. I'm gonna give Sully 1 thumb up. Did you see Sully? What did you think? Comment down below. Thanks for watching Right at the Movies. Please remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you all next time.